Hello, welcome to BallisticNG Airbrake Setup Video Adaptation Tutorial. Special thanks to Kabelsalat. Uh, Kabelsalat is the person who passes me the knowledge on how to properly set up airbrakes on BallisticNG. Let's start. Go to wireframe view by pressing Z. Next, enter edit mode. On the bottom of the screen, hit this icon, Face Select. Select the faces of your airbrake. Hit the letter P to separate it from your fuselage. Rename your left airbrake. Repeat the same process for your right airbrake. Z. Change view from solid to wireframe. This will help in the selection. After that, go back to edit mode. Click this middle icon Edge Select here on the bottom of the screen. Oops, looks like I have a small problem over here. Just a second. To facilitate your workspace, hit this View button, Restrict Viewport Visibility, on your fuselage. Now you have your airbrake in focus. Z for wireframe view. Again, on edge selection on the bottom of the screen. Select your bottom edge. Shift S and cursor to selected. Hit Shift S and then cursor to selected. After doing that, hit Shift, Ctrl, Alt, C. Shift, Ctrl, Alt, C, origin to 3D cursor. Sorry, this operation cannot be performed in edit mode, so go back to object mode and do it again. Shift, Ctrl, Alt, C, origin to 3D cursor. After that, hit this small tab here on the right, this plus icon. Scroll down. On this folder, transform orientations. Select normal. Actually, sorry, forget that. It's not that. Actually, first go back to edit mode and then select normal. After doing this, be careful. Hit the plus button. This tab creates new stuff in this thing over here. So after you hit enter, it creates something over here that you can delete it, but if you make new ones, it comes back. This is my left air brake, so again I'm gonna name it left air brake pivot. Don't hit enter yet. Well, actually the problem is I'm gonna have to do it again. Look, also it gets deselected, it makes an entry over here, and this is the problem. So I'm gonna hit the use after creation checkbox. Also, after doing that, you notice that this is going to appear left air brake point 001. I'm gonna rename it left air brake pivot 2. Now it is here selected. Now go to object mode, hit A once to deselect everything. Now hit the key Shift A, this tab will appear. Then go to mesh, plane, click it, this object will appear. Now down here left to object mode, click object, transform, align to transform orientation. Now this new object popped up here. This is my left air brake, and this is the new plane we created. Let's rename this plane mesh left for the left air brake. Now you can do this either through the viewport or through here. Select first your left air brake. Now select the aligned mesh. I'll have to do it through here because Blender doesn't want me to do through the viewport. Now notice that the air brake turned orange and the mesh left turned yellow. This is important. You want your air brake to be orange and the mesh yellow. So this is why you first select the air brake and then the mesh left. After that, hit Ctrl J. Now the left air brake disappeared and merged with the mesh left. Let's rename it left air brake. After that, go to edit mode and delete this square face select, click on the old mesh, hit X, delete faces. Now go back to object mode. Now the operation is concluded, but to be sure it is applied to the left air brake, go back over here and select local. If you notice that the orientation gizmo still is the same as the left air brake pivot 2, this means everything went okay. But if you select the air brake pivot 2 and then click on local and something like this happens, like on global, this means something went wrong with the operation. Local, if it is like this means everything is right. Now leave the air brake completely alone and don't mess with it again. So try doing this after you finished your ship mesh. Now go back over here, the viewport visibility thing over here, so you can see the fuselage. Now repeat the exact same process to the right air brake.